Yo, 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 what's happening? I said, yo, 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 what's happening? Episode 62, yo, retro, chaotic. I just kicked myself off, but hey, I got my co-host, half a dozen.
What happened there?
I don't know, man. I just wanted to play around. What's going on, everybody?
He was hella hype, and then all of a sudden it just cut out. I didn't know what happened. I said, "Oh man, it's too much for you too. Too much for you too. What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to Yo Retro."
Exactly. What is going on, everybody, man? I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Michael B, what you think about it? I told you I was growing my beard out, man. I was not playing around.
Yes, sir. Beard gang. No shave November starting early.
Exactly. Now tell me, Six, how has your week been, man?
It's been straight, man. Pretty good week. Yeah.
Well, you had a good Labor Day weekend.
Oh yeah. Had a bunch of family out and put a bunch of food on the smoker. Had brisket, barbecue brisket, ribs, all kinds of stuff, bro. It was cool. Aunt came out, played some video games. Had a couple relatives check out the 4KP for the first time. They were just in awe of my little arcade space. They couldn't believe it. They've never seen nothing like it. It's so crazy when you meet people outside of this community that have never seen nothing like it. They were just like, "Oh my God, I grew up on the NBA Jam. I grew up on Blitz." Like they were just wild.
Yeah, I like your arcade space, man. It's a lot better than mine. Now that I've gotten rid of so many cabinets, man.
I don't know. You got some nice stuff. You got new stuff though. You got the Atgames behind you. Look at that Batman marquee.
Yeah, that bit LCD is really freaking nice.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, man. So, guys, we weren't here last week because Atgames decided not to put out any new releases, but it didn't really matter anyway because Atgames pissed off a lot of people with their server issues and the fact that you cannot buy on a device anymore. You have to buy from the e-store and then either put in the code or pray to God it comes to your digital locker so that you can activate it from there. Some people have had success one way or success the other way or no success at all. I know Unc still says still can't download. I got server issues. And
he was the first. Well, he sent me the picture that he couldn't buy it, and I was like, "That's weird," because I seen people in the group already downloaded it, so I'm like, "Why can't he buy it?" Because as soon as I seen people were playing it, I sent him the little thing, showed him he could grab it or he could purchase it. So yeah, when he said he couldn't buy it, I was like, "Let me check out when I get home," because I was like, the last table was cool. Mm-hmm. I purchased it from the machine. Get home, I couldn't purchase it from the machine.
Yep.
I told him maybe check the website. He sent me a screenshot. He couldn't get it from the website. It said not available at this time.
Really?
Yeah. And then I went to the website, bought it, added it to my cart, got the email, downloaded it, no problem. I mean, outside of having to go to the website.
Yeah. Damn, he should try again. If not, then just one of us could buy it for him, and then he'd just send us the cash and just give him the code.
Yeah. Well, I don't know when the last time he tried was, but I told him give it another try. He said maybe later, and he just commented in the group here, still can't download, server issues. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. Let's do a little shout out to everybody that's made it to the chat. Got 31 people watching between the two of our channels. So we got Goofy Foot came by a little early. Said I would love to pick up this table pack, but I'm not giving them any more money till they fix this crap. I'm not jumping through hoops with the convenience of buying from the machine. And I noticed 19K Fox put a video up his yesterday. I think he already sold his. I know Gallagher Guy 88 already sold his.
Yeah, but a lot of the bigger YouTubes, they buy these things, they get everyone else to buy them, and then they sell them like a month later. They did the same thing with Blitz, so I'm not like shocked by that at all.
Yeah.
I still got my Blitz. I enjoy playing the cab.
And overall, I'm still happy with the 4KP. I could never get rid of it.
And then a lot of them, they own actual coin op arcades, so they're more on the purist side, I would say.
Yeah. Leon Spiegel's here, Unk's here, Stock Jock, Michael B. the Game Genie, Al's here. Speaking of Stock Jock, thank you so much for gifting the 5 chaotic
memberships. No memberships on my side. YouTube keeps striking my content. So,
dogging you out, man.
Yeah, I don't. Well, pause, sir. We're not. YouTube is not dogging me out, but they're definitely they're doing. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like some bigger content creators, like I said, they could share whatever they want, and it's no problem. You know, but I'm learning the ropes, so it is what it is.
Yeah. MSU Rich is here. Pete G. Jason Little Alien, the best home arcade moderator there is.
Facts.
Yo, Duncan Butterfly Walk the Dog. James hates everything with his own little rap. Fat Hog 13. Wingo. Israel Gaming. Tim York, which is Dr. Torque. Let's see who else is here. Steve Sale, good to see you, my man. Congratulations on winning the X Arcade X Force add-on. Penny K is here. G is here. MG says, "What's up?" I just tuned in. Hope to see Shotgun Sean. A little disappointed, to be honest. Hey, man, I can't replace him. Retro Tech X is here. Great live streams you've been doing lately, my man. And let's see, Dennis is here. Saying Spirits. Still interested in that Turtles pin, though. Saying Spirit says 6. You can't film in the strip club and post it.
Well, actually, I have, and they didn't mind that. Those videos are still up. My video in the strip club is still up. No strikes whatsoever. Matter of fact, they actually pay me for that video. But
hey, that's what's up. But
they won't pay me for, like, I don't know what it is, bro. They don't tell me. I'm thinking it could even, because, like, a lot of times, like I said, I was resharing the Atgames reels from Facebook because they don't put them on YouTube. So it's probably that, you know. So I stopped doing that, and if I got to delete them or whatever to get back in good standing, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Tomato Grass is also here. Corner Cave's here. JJ, stop nudging me.
All right.
I think I grabbed everybody that is in the chat going on, man. So good to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us and everything. It will not let me hide comments anymore, so it's being weird. It just says, hey, you know what? Stop nudging me. It's going to just stay on the screen. Whatever, man. I can't get rid of it. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, okay.
Oh, this is I think you click the option and just pop the chats up. I think it's like auto
thing maybe doing it. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, I think they keep adding new features.
There's Ray Delatorre and Drain Bramage also just join us. Ray Delatorre, I'm loving that you're on third place at Hurricane, man. Such a hard table, but we'll talk more about it in a second.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So let me tell y'all this. So this live stream almost didn't happen because I came home yesterday. I worked a 13-hour shift. Came home yesterday, bought the tables on the website. Go to try to enter them in, and I'm entering in the code. I'm about halfway through, and then I hear a click, and my play button, my enter button, is no longer clicking, and I'm like, fudge, it's broken. I broke my play button.
Your start button.
Yeah, my start button. So
wow,
I'm freaking out. I'm looking for other micro switches I could use for it in place of it. All of them are too big. And I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I got the Atgames micro over here. It's got a start button, play button, same size. Let me just yank it out of that one, put it into the 4KP. And lo and behold, I was able to get my 4KP working, get the tables downloaded, and start playing. So good, smart thinking on my end.
Close call. Yeah, that could, because then you ordered replacements, right?
Yeah, I did order replacements from Marco's. So I was going to reach out to Tomato Grass, but I remember where he said it on a Discord before, so I just went to his link that he posted before and went and bought them. Very expensive. They're like $3 a piece. Not bad, but shipping was like $20.
Yeah, the shipping is where they get you. Yeah, your start button and menu button, like you said, it's not will they go out, it's when will they go
When?
out. Because
Yeah.
mine went out about 6 months ago, and then yours lasted that much longer, but and we bought our machines at the same time.
Yep. And literally, it's like 6 months difference between us two. But yeah, these micro switches are trash, man. They are cheap Chinese, like 15-cent micro switches. So these ones from Marco's, I know that's a legitimate pinball part company. They will actually, they should last longer.
Yeah, and the other thing is like the premium we pay for the machines. A lot of the complaints I get, stuff like that, like just give me the option to buy the better micro switch and I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to disassemble it later and replace them all.
Yeah. So yeah, Retrotech X, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to Marco's shipping. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So good news is I got them downloaded. I was able to play them for a couple hours. Now we can talk about them. But we got other news to talk about first. So let's jump in, man. So Shinobi Art of Vengeance just recently dropped on Steam and consoles.
Yeah, and we showed this off on the last show.
Yeah, everybody's having a real good time with this. And they recently already announced that the Sega villain stage is going to have DLC, and it's going to have Dr. Eggman and 2 other guest villains are coming to that DLC pack. So already great stuff coming through that.
Who do you think the other 2 guest villains might be?
I don't know, man, because they don't even show you can kind of like preview who they could be. So
yeah, there's not like a silhouette or nothing. I'm just wondering if it's like gonna be, like some because Shinobi's like a throwback Sega character. Dr. Eggman, Robotnik, same thing. So,
and it does say Sega villain stage. So I'm wondering what other 2 Sega villains it could be.
Throw some famous Sega villains in the chat.
If y'all know them, that's a hard thing to even really think about.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like
who's a standout villain from the Sega franchises?
Maybe a Golden Axe villain.
Yeah. Could it be Death Adder?
That could be cool.
Could it be the boss from Altered Beast? That's a good one. So
I could definitely see a Golden Axe villain in there, a Death Adder. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Moving on from Sega to Sega. I noticed this popped up all over my Facebook right after you sent me this slide. $19.99, guys. You can get it from the Lego store. You can get it probably from any retail store, actually, but it's just a same size model controller of the Sega Genesis controller, and it's Lego style, man. So
yeah, it's pretty cool looking. And then they just put out the Game Boy not too long ago, so it's cool that they're showing the gamers some love over at Lego.
Whoa! You gonna send him one? You gonna send me one too, right? Saiyan Spirits. Don't forget about me, bro. I want a physical copy of Shinobi.
Damn, that's for MG, I think.
Yeah, he always sends MG stuff, man. Never sends me anything. No, I'm just joking, bro. You've done way too much for me in the past, so man, I love you, dude. Appreciate it. So $19.99 for that Sega controller, not a bad price if you are like to collect Legos, especially if you're an old school gamer like that for Sega, man. Now back to Sonic Rumble. Now this is coming out for mobile and consoles?
As far as I know, yeah.
And this is like a Mario Party style game, right?
More like Smash Brothers.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Let me see. Sonic Rumble.
Yeah, I heard it's like they're Smash Brothers, but I could be wrong.
Rumble with Sonic and friends, an all-new Sonic Party game. A first in a Sonic series, a multiplayer action game up to 32 players.
Okay, wow. Maybe it is like something like Fall Guys mixed with some, like you said, Mario Party vibes.
That's exactly what it is. It is just like Fall Guys because if you look at the trailer,
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen the
let's
trailer yet.
let's see if I pop it up real quick. Remove this before you can add this. God, I hate the way
Yeah,
StreamYard does this.
yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
So let's cut that volume out. So yeah, look like amiibos.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, come on.
1, go.
Let's see it. All right, so we got.
Yeah, it already is looking
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
Fall
Fall
Guys.
Guys. It's straight up Fall Guys.
I called it and I didn't even see the trailer. That's crazy work.
Collect
I s-
rings, customize your characters. There can only be one winner. Yeah, this is straight. Oh, okay. So we
Oh,
got
there's
some
some
side scrolling
2D.
too. Yeah.
But it
All right,
definitely
build
looked
us
like
back.
Fall Guys at the start.
So Sonic Fall Guys is what we're getting, guys. All right, let's see.
And
I
they
think
got some, but it's cool because they're adding some DLC to that too. Some retro characters y'all might recognize.
yeah. Oh,
You
hey,
got
for you Hot Shots golf fans, look into that everybody's golf, Hot Shots golf for Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. The only thing I hate about it is it's not crossplay, man. But they do have some really fun golf games. I miss Outlaw Golf. Oh, I remember the Xbox days playing Outlaw Golf. Absolutely. Rensler, what's going on, man? Congratulations on winning that X Force kit from not Act Games, X Arcade last night, man, on Arcades Anonymous, dude.
you got that that next slide on that Sonic Rumble.
Yeah, yeah. So
There you go.
bonus characters from Fantasy Star Online 2, Bonanza Bros, and Pengo.
I remember Bonanza Bros. I remember
Yeah.
it was a pain in the ass, but it was an all right little like I think it was a split screen
Yep.
Genesis game.
Yep. You could play it as one player and swap between the two characters, or you could play two player, and each character was independent. But yeah, it was a fun little robbery game that I remember me and my brother used to play on the Sega Genesis a lot.
Yeah, and Pango, I don't know. Like I swear, Pango has been different colors at different times, or is that if you play multiplayer or something?
See, I don't remember Pango.
I remember Pango, but I don't remember him being red. Maybe he was red.
Was he blue?
I thought he was blue, but I guess he's red too.
I don't remember. But if y'all like Fall Guys, man, hopefully it's free to play like Fall Guys. But Sonic Rumble coming out soon. I know the Sonic Racer game comes out later this month. Sonic Cross
Yeah,
Worlds. The demo was pretty cool, man. Played online, it was very competitive. Felt like a lot like Mario Kart.
got that Pac-Man crossover in that, which is cool.
Yep, and it's gonna have Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob as well.
I got the Mandela effect. Pango was always red. Maybe I'm thinking of Chili Willy.
Oh man, so I remember my play watch. They did what was it? Space Invaders and Asteroids, or just Space Invaders?
Yeah, that was how I got my first YouTube strike, was sharing their videos on their their asteroids watch and stuff they put out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we covered their content before, so now they're looking to recreate a classic gaming watch, and they're letting us vote on which one they'll make, which was surprising to me that Donkey Kong was even on the list, because Nintendo don't like to work with nobody.
And it looks like it's the original like Donkey Kong like Game and Watch game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a recreation of the old school watches, their next wave that they're doing. So
Okay.
you get to pick which one you owned or whatever the case, or you want remade. Because
Well,
yeah, it shows the year that watch came out too.
Oh, okay. 1983, 1994.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was
No.
14. I was 14, son. I remember that watch. I didn't have it. I was a little bit too grown to be wearing those.
I remember. I don't remember which gaming watch I had.
Chili, hold on, stop nudging me. Said Chili Willy pause. Hold on, I'm talking about the drink. If you remember, it had a little penguin on it. It was like an
Yeah, yeah.
orange drink.
That's the penguin you put the juice in, Mr. Frosty machine, Chili Willy. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, my bad. What were you gonna say?
Uh, I think I can't remember what game watch I had, but I do. I think maybe I had a Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah, I had one. I don't remember what it was though.
It was something that was useless. So
And
no,
I had a few of the Nintendo like Game Watch joints back in the day where you play like the old school Mario.
yeah. Jim the Pacers fan says he has the Space Invaders. It's awesome. I love it. So yeah, it's cool going back into even older stuff, like recreations of actual watches and stuff. So it's not about
Throwbacks.
having an arcade ROM on it anymore. It's about going back to the way the original watch was.
Yeah, with that Tiger style gameplay.
Yeah.
They do look cheesy, but you're looking at 80s fashion right there. You know what I mean? That's 80s nerd fashion.
Yeah.
Supposed
This is what we wanted when we were kids, right?
Yeah, so it's definitely looking cheesy in 2025, but nostalgia wise, some people probably own these and it'd be cool to re-own them.
So if you want to vote for their next recreation watch, I will put the link in the description of this live stream after we
Yeah,
go off air.
these watches go great with Velcro shoes. Yeah, that was crazy.
So we have the group photo of the actual people who are playing these characters in the new Street Fighter movie.
Jit jit ju jit. Got 50 Cent playing Balrog, son.
Yeah,
G Unit.
50 Cent is Battle Rock. We already know Cody Rhodes is playing Guile. The guy with blonde hair next to him, I know, is Ken. Obviously, the tall guy in the very back is Zangief.
Yeah. So they got I got the names here, but I don't know them all. Noah Centineo is playing Ken. Kalina Liang is playing Chun Li.
Which is the girl between the guy with the mustache and the guy with the shades here.
Andrew Koji is playing Ryu.
Ryu, I think, is down here at the bottom, right? Or is that the guy all the way on the left?
I'd have to look back at this. Oh, he's right next to he's right below 50. I'm pretty. Oh no, he's the far left.
Far left. Okay.
And then you got Roman Reigns as Akuma,
which is not photoed.
Andrew Schultz is playing Dan.
That's the guy with the mustache back here with the longer hair.
I'm not even going to attempt to read the guy playing E Honda's name. Oh, hell with it. I'll try it. Hiroki Goto.
I believe that's the guy with the shades on the right.
Yidyut Jamwal as Dawson.
No, that's Dalsim. Never mind. That's the guy with the glasses. That's sunglasses. That's Dalsim. Because I see the beads on his hand. That's definitely Dalsim.
Yeah, that's weird. Lendingham as Julie. Orville Peck as Vega.
Vega, that's the person in the mask with the cowboy hat.
Yeah, Alexander Volkanovsky, God, all these names, as Joe from Street Fighter 1. And Eric Andre as Don Savage.
No idea.
Eric Andre, the comedian. Don Savage, I think he was, I'm trying. What game? Come on, little alien.
Are you talking about Dan Savage?
Was Don Savage? Was it Savage? But I thought it was typed like Savage.
You may be right.
Like Sauvag.
Yeah,
I guess he's got. He was like a ring announcer for Zangief.
Yeah. No, the guy with the mask and the cowboy hat, that's definitely going to be Vega. I do know.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing somebody had
He's
the
even got a
kid's
little
name in
tattoo
front of
down his
everybody.
arm. He got a little tat down his arm too. I don't know if that's supposed to be Vega's snake tat or whatever.
Yeah. And the girl between Andrew Schultz and the person that's playing as Dhalsim, that's going to be Chun-Li. The other girl looks like Cammy.
See, that's the thing. Like the last Street Fighter movie, if you look at like that, I seen someone compare the cast photo from the old Street Fighter movie with Van Damme to this, and a lot of them really do look the part in the old one.
Yeah,
but that movie was terrible. Like it was bad. You know,
it's
we like
badly
it because
written.
we grew up on it. You know, a lot of us, but it's pretty bad. You watch it now. Will this be trash? I have a feeling it's not going to be great. Just because Street Fighter has a history of putting out bad movies outside of the animated ones.
I
Like you
just
remember the Legend of Chun Li? That was terrible.
I just don't think it translates well to live action. I think they just need to keep it like anime or 3D style.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it could, but I don't. I don't think it. You know, the story's never been. I don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's never been that deep of a story. It's not like a Metal Gear Solid or something where it's got this deep story you can kind of adapt to the live action. This
I mean,
cast is
we
hot
didn't start getting
garbage.
cut scenes until what, Street Fighter 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when like M. Bison had his whole psychological warfare type shit. And like creating clones and creating whatever however the story goes. He has his own like army that he's building and like trying to psychokinetic energy or whatever crap. I
Even
forget
the
how
story
it goes.
don't really make sense when they get too deep with the Street Fighter story. It starts getting confusing. Like I like the idea; it's just a tournament. Got to whoop each other's asses. Even in that first Street Fighter movie, it got weird with the Charlie and Blanca thing or whatever.
Yeah. I just feel like Tekken has a better storyline than
Oh
Street
yeah,
Fighter.
yeah. But even the Tekken movie was pretty bad.
Oh no, Ray! This is the cast for the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, I thought they were game developers. It's 50.
50 is Balrog. I don't know, man.
I'm
Well,
playing.
we'll see.
I'm playing a boxer this time.
We'll see. Now, I did want to give myself a little shout out because I already sold some to some community members, but get your half a dozen Yo Retro and Chaotic BPR stickers made by me.
That's fire.
And I got a QR code for Buy Me Coffee. You can order them through there. All you got to do is just donate whatever you want to donate and then put in the description what you want and your address, and I'll send them to you, man. Or you can just
Yeah,
hit me up on Discord and I'll send them to you. But yeah,
those are fire, bro. Like I had some made up, and his look better. Like I paid some company to make up my stickers, and I told you that. I showed you the picture. I was like, yours look
yeah.
better.
And I actually tested all 3Ds. I got them on the back of my truck, and it's rained. It's been super hot. It's been cold, and they still look perfect condition. Like there has been no fading whatsoever, or no like spillage or like warping or anything like that. They've been perfect. So I'm doing something right. So
Fire,
hit me up on Discord or through the Buy Me Coffee QR code. You can also do it through the description as well. So
Look at Ray's comment.
love it, Ray. Yeah, it never snows here, MG, so I can't test it in snow. I haven't seen snow in 6 years. So all right, so give myself a little shout out there now. So if y'all watched Arcades Anonymous last night, we had Avi from X Arcade come by to answer a bunch of questions, and then she also any questions that she couldn't answer or what she wasn't too sure on, she came back with me today and sent me a whole list of different questions that we didn't ask or could have asked, and she just gave me a whole bunch of answers, which was really valuable info. But if you don't know, the Arcade to TV XR is their gaming pedestal for Pinball FX VR, as well as you can use it for coin ops, you can use it for Launchbox, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. You can hook it up to anything really, and map out, and your controls are mapped out depending on if you got the right encoders and everything. But this right here is the add-on kit in which you will add speakers, a plunger, and you'll add solenoids and haptic feedback speakers inside the pedestal to amplify and immerse you more into your pinball experience. Whether you're playing VR or if you're just playing on with VPX or Future Pinball from a PC, it will have all those effects and they will work. We gave away 3 of these last night. They are available for pre-order, and they're expecting to ship in November to December. $150 for the upgrade kit. It's way better than we thought it would be, way cheaper than we thought it would be. And I'm super excited about this. I know a lot of people in the community are super excited about this. If you're curious about this, look in the description of this live stream. And I do have a affiliate link, which will give you 10% off. So you can basically knock out shipping and get this from cheaper, or you can get it as a bundle with the entire pedestal and still get it for 10% off. And there you go, man. You can join the rest of us that are playing Quest 3 with their Pinball FX VR, which is automatically supported through this. It's already mapped out, ready to go. You can punch the pedestal and it will actually nudge like you're nudging the pinball machine instead of you having to use the joystick and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
use my affiliate link if you are curious about it. It's in the description of the what's it called, the description of the live stream.
Yeah, I really wasn't like interested in this at all until this haptic kit was announced, the X-Force kit. But have they said anything about making an all-in-one without the kit where it's just built into it? Yeah.
Yes. They are going to offer it in the future, already pre-installed.
That's cool.
So for you people that are, nervous about drilling, like I know Mike Hawkhurt says he's a little bit nervous about drilling. You ain't got to worry about it, dude. Like, I mean, they give you a template. Literally, it fits on there perfectly like a sheet of paper. Like it sticks on there, and they give you the drill bits that you need. You just need to make sure you have an actual, electric screwdriver or drill and drill into that template. But I can't wait, dude. Like, I can't wait to mess with this. Even Aaron's on here saying X Arcade is solid. Absolutely, dude.
What's the retail price on that?
For the pedestal, $399.
The haptic kit.
For the haptic kit, $150. And like I said, that gives you the SSF kit like experience for your pedestal.
Any word on a single player model?
Yes, there is a that they are thinking about that as well.
Okay.
So all that's being done. So like I said, link in the description, guys, if y'all are curious about it. Moving on, let's move on to the Atgames news. Congratulations to these HD winners. I think these are the last of the HD winners because I think they put a pause on Flipper Friends tournaments because of the crap that's going on with the server issues, the firmware issues. Like, God, freaking Atgames, what's going on with you, man? Any hint on the release date? If you're talking about the X Arcade, like full set, or if you're talking about the X-Force kit, they are shipping in November or December. I imagine they'll probably have pre-built units by then as well. Come on, man.
This guy, bro. He's funny.
So congratulations again to these HD winners. Let's move on to the 4K winners. The only one I really see that I recognize is Anonymous OC, which is a wonderful person who deals with the VPX standalone community. Tests a lot of tables and gets the wizard going. Check out their channel. Fantastic. Like, congratulations.
Ominous. Good job.
And there's some other winners that I'm not really totally sure, but congratulations to Slappy McFat. Slappy McFats. I'm pretty sure Atgames, when they picked a winner, were like, okay, we're just gonna go with that.
All righty. just put his name on it. Put it out there.
So $20. Congratulations to Slappy McFats.
Slappy McFats.
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if it was Billy Woods or not. I didn't want to get it wrong or get it right. You know.
Oh, you probably wanted to get it right, but didn't want to get it wrong.
So it is Billy Woods mods. I wasn't totally sure. I keep looking at it. I was like, B Woods. I mean, it's probably Billy Woods. I don't know. So congratulations, Billy, if that is your actual Legends
username. Yeah. Did you notice another thing they broke was the friends list? I got no friends now on my
no
not
friends.
That I could ever use the feature, but my friends list I did. I think I had you on there, Unc. I had
you had P-Dubs.
I had P-Dubs. I had a couple people in the chat. I think I had Pete G, and I think I had Ray on there. I got no friends on there now. Breaks my little black heart.
Yeah, I mean they screw up the rankings. Like you can't just click on a game and look at the rankings.
The leaderboards are non-existent unless you're in game.
Yeah,
you can see your top 10 on the back glass, but you can't click on your rankings at all unless you're inside the game, and then you can view the top 100. Yeah. You lost your 2 friends, dude. That's outrageous.
Yeah, so the friends list is gone. No leaderboard rankings outside of the games. No buying pinball packs on the device. Oh god, so much crap going on with Atgames, dude. And I don't know why they did not test this stuff before releasing that firmware. Even earlier today when I was on my machine, I was going out. I got done playing Hurricane, and I was like, let me go to Roadshow. And dude, like when I was scrolling over, like literally, it was like just moving so slow to the next game that I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm out of memory or something like that. Let me restart the machine, and got it right back to working
again.
Do
you store your games internally or on external?
Internally. I have no external saved or anything.
That's your problem right there.
Yep.
Even though I have every single table except for the ones that came loaded on the machine on my external.
I noticed that all my games were out of offline mode for the first time ever too. Like,
damn.
I've had all my games in offline mode since it started. Haven't had any issues. And then now I look and notice that little icon's missing from my back box. All my games are back in online mode. None of them are made offline. So I had to do that all over again.
I never knew there was an icon on the back glass for that.
Yep, there's a little box with a lock, okay. like a lock or unlock icon.
I have to pay attention to that because I know I haven't updated my last pack, and I probably should have. I always preach that I always do it as soon as I download it, but I forgot this past time.
Yeah, some people saying I've gone half and half with internal versus FTX. I've had more issues with putting all my stuff externally.
Wow. Yeah, now I've heard some people say that their external drives don't read sometimes. I've never had a single issue with my external drive not reading the tables or having to be, reinserted or any of that. Like I've never, had no issues there. But I made sure I bought the thumb drive that was recommended by
Samsung.
Wagner back when Wagner was doing
Yeah.
his review on the machine. I made sure I got the exact flash drive that he recommended.
Yeah. Also, another thing that I noticed, like, which was freaking weird, was it was with the last Williams pack 9. I loaded up Who Done It for me and my wife to play 2-player, and when we went into the table, it went to the loading screen and then it loaded up the table. The table was fine on the play field. The DMD was blank, and my back glass was a blank screen. So I was like, "Uh-oh." I was like, "Did those screens go out?" Backed out of the game, they came up just fine. So it just failed to load the DMD, and it failed to load the back glass
Wow.
one time. Never happened again. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, this last firmware definitely was it got a lot of bugs in it.
I just wish I could have my job back so I could at least try and help, but nothing, man.
Little Alien said all his Zens are on his external, no issues. That's how mine is.
Yep. And then look, Ray's complete opposite. I put all my Zen titles internal and all the other tables external. You never know who done it. Stop nudging me. You're hilarious, man. Yes, MG, that was the trivia question last night on AA. Did you know the first ever pinball to have a flipper was Humpty Dumpty?
I don't know whether I take any of his comments literal at this point. I just
that one's legit. I think it was like 1939. It was the Humpty Dumpty table by Gottlieb or whatever. It was the first ever pinball table to have a flipper.
Okay. Thanks for that little pinball trivia nugget you dropped in the chat.
Get your information and chew it, my man. All right, so let's do this review on these tables real quick.
The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump.
Do the hump. Okay, copyright strike. Williams Pinball Volume 4 dropped on the Atgames 4KP yesterday. Welcome edition, by the way. I remember these tables fondly from my Arcade 1-Up Williams Attack from Mars pinball machine very well. Like, these were the 3 tables that I would play most often. Since then, I don't remember playing them.
Wait, you played them the most often, but now you don't remember playing them.
Yeah, because it was like 2 years ago. So it's been like 2 years since I actually played these tables.
Okay. So you had to refresh your memory.
Yeah.
That's how it was for me. I used to play these on PlayStation. Not that often, but I've played them. And yeah, it was like pretty much learning them all over again a little bit.
Yep. I out of the entire Williams library of Zen tables, like, this is one of the packs where you're just like, I'd rather play something else.
I'm glad you said that. I'm not well, let me put it this way. I pretty much agree with you. I think out of the Williams pinball packs, it's not one of my favorites.
Right. Now, can your opinion change when you actually play it on a vertical screen in an actual pinball machine, like setting, SSF kit, the way the screen is, you got 3 screens, back glass, DMD separated with the play field and everything.
My
Your opinion
opinion
change on it?
My opinion definitely changed.
Mine too, exactly. So we want to start with Hurricane, man. Like, so this is some gameplay footage I got. Sorry for the
I don't know if this is a great place for me to start because this is my least favorite out the pack. This table for me, it's just a little bit before my golden era of pinball, and although it has some really cool features, the Ferris wheel, the Hurricane roller coaster, it's got some really cool features, very cool lighting effects, and I would say arguably pretty cool theming. It's that them circus vibes. You got the clowns, you got you dunk the whatever the guy in the water. You got all your like kind of um festival circus kind of attraction vibes to this. It's
Mhm.
cool, but it's also aggravating as hell. This table pisses me off. Like, no, I don't know why this table gets under my skin. Maybe because I was looking at the leaderboards trying to match some of them scores and going, I don't know how the fuck they did this.
Yeah.
You know, like, because once I start to get on a roll on this table, the ball just does things that are unpredictable for me, or I can't predict fast enough to nudge to save it. So yeah, but with that said, it looks great. I think it plays the pinball physics. Zen seems to always be on point with their Williams pinball physics. You know, I think it's dope. It's fun. There was points when I was really enjoying the table, and there was other times when it was just pissing me off. Like, for instance, when you get that shot where the ball locks. I'm pretty sure,
Yep.
and it does the DMD game, and then you'll get a prize. It pisses me off that there's a you get no prize.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I get absolutely nothing like 2-3 times in a row. I'm like, fuck this game, man.
Yeah. So very Hurricane's very, very, very simple. So you got two ramps, two orbits, two lock spots. You got the unique ramp that goes all the way around and then
The
goes around in
hurricane.
the middle of the table to set up your shot to go around again on the Hurricane.
Mm.
Uh, very, very cool concept of an actual table, though. Yes, the dummy pisses Duncan the dummy pisses me off. Just because he had it keeps saying
He
mean ass
talks
shit
shit to you. Yeah.
to make you want to hit him. And when you hit him, you actually hit him, you're going to drain that ball right down the middle, man. It's so dangerous.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, or at least if you play pinball like I do, you will.
Yeah.
Like PG said, it's like a real carny game. It can rip you off.
Yep. Oh, and then to me, like, this is one of the first, like, this is one of the first Williams tables where I feel like that ball is going to slide down that flipper no matter how much you try to, like, cradle it. It finds some way to slide down it anyway. Even if you try to, like, nudge it in place, it finds a way to just automatically try to go down the middle.
Yeah, I have a hard time just controlling the ball on this table or slowing it down or even, doing dead bounces to the other flippers.
So
It's
the ball
difficult.
feels really, really heavy.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just that's one of the key factors that pisses me off about this table. But I really I don't have much, but then a lot of times I'm like, yeah, I'm just not that good at pinball, so it's my problem. It's not the
Yeah.
game.
I will say that this pack, guys, all three tables are difficult. They are hard to master.
The hardest, I would say, the hardest Williams pack so far, too, like difficulty wise. Like, yeah.
Yeah, ball physics are more difficult on these than most other Williams tables. Yes, totally agree.
Okay.
You got to keep slapping the dummy around. Now, I know if you light up the entire clown's face, you go what's called in clown time. And that's when everything is like, what, 6x points or whatever? Or you have to score 20 million before the time runs out or whatever. And it's very difficult to do. But I have a hard time lighting up the clown's mouth. Like, I get the cheeks, the nose, and the two eyes, but I don't know. I cannot figure out what lights up his mouth so that you go into clown time. I didn't read the rules yet. Don't really care to read rules. I kind of just want to learn as I go. It's like, okay, so that's how you spell palace. That's how you light up the Ferris wheel if you hit the duck targets on the left. And if you hit the 3 cat targets on the right, you can light up to get more stuff for riding the hurricane.
I do like the way they got you could get the extra ball through the outlanes.
Yes, yes, that is very unique as well, considering any other Williams table we've played so far.
Yeah. It took me a second to realize to even notice that. And then once I did, like you said, I like to play these tables and learn as I go. And once I learned that, I was like, okay, I got a couple extra balls, help my score a little bit. But this is a table I would probably have to play a lot to get good at, man. It's difficult to me.
Yeah. So out of what would you rate this table?
It's hard to score it low because as far as the graphics, the FPS, the flipper lag, like the numbers are all good there as far as I'm concerned. I think it looks great, it plays great, it sounds great. SSF sounds good on it. Like I said, graphically it looks great to me. I don't know. It's hard to score it low, but I don't enjoy it that much. So I don't want to, or you know what I mean? That's where my battle is. I want to give it a high score just based on the fact it plays good. I imagine it's a dope recreation of the classic table. I don't know. Is this? I think 7.5, if that's fair, at 8 maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to give it about a 6.5 or a 7. The more I play it, the more I'm starting to enjoy it a little bit better because now I'm realizing what shots are dangerous and what shots to stay away from. But out of the pack, this is not the one I'm going to keep coming back to. There is one table in this list that I just keep coming back to because I'm like, I got to get better at this table. This table's actually fun.
I'll agree with you there. I don't know if it's the same table, but keep
We'll
going.
see. Reading the notes here, I did notice something a little off. And now Hurricane 86, that's pretty average around Zen. Red and Ted's Roadshow 90, that's getting almost back up to triple digits again. That's scary. It scares me. What's going on with Whitewater and why is it so low? 62.
I'll tell you what, with Whitewater, graphically, it doesn't look as good as the other ones for some reason. Maybe it's the lighting on it's a little dim or something. Something about that table doesn't pop as much as the other two to me.
Yeah, I noticed maybe it's just me, but like if you look at really close at the table and try to read the little lights, the stuff that lights up, really blurry.
Okay.
Really pixelated.
Yeah, I didn't look that far at the table, but I just kind of noticed from afar while playing it. It just to me the table doesn't pop like the other two in the same pack. So to me, as much.
Yeah, maybe this has less going on. Because Hurricane, if you read like
true.
If you read the rules card at the bottom left corner of Hurricane, it's super legible. Like you can read the entire instructions really clearly.
Okay.
Roadshow, it's that you can read it, but there is some like blurriness.
But they both those two share the same resolution.
Yeah, all three of them do technically.
Okay, yeah, all three do. Yeah, you're right. So that's
But
weird.
like
Yeah.
Whitewater, you could barely read those instructions. Like it's really hard to read. And to me, like the stuff that lights up and all the stuff that tells you like what each ramp does and where extra ball is and all that kind of stuff.
All the lit targets and stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really, really blurry.
That's interesting. Yeah, maybe it's just the amount of resources each table uses.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because this table, I think the lighting's great on.
Oh God, yes.
Hurricane.
And to me, like the way that they have the table like set up on the 4KP, like the playfield, to me feels like it's accurate. Like it's
right.
One of the most accurate placements.
Yeah, because we complain sometime on the angle of the playfield, how they have it set up, and then this looks almost perfect.
Yeah,
Hurricane does, and I'm not saying the other two don't, but Whitewater for me, I don't know. So Whitewater, I had fun on. Like I said, I had to kind of replay all these and relearn them.
Yeah.
Whitewater, Whitewater's fun, man. It can be pretty fun, but it definitely had to me. It's probably the mid one out the bunch. You know, I like. I'm with you on Hurricane. I like Hurricane the least, but it might grow on me the more I play it. Her Whitewater is probably like second for me. I had some fun with it, you know, but you kind of gotta. For me, I had to get on a roll where I was just almost hitting all my shots perfectly to start racking up them points and actually enjoying the table.
Yeah. Jim the Pacer Span, oddly enough, wasn't Whitewater the table that Arcade One Up had to had issues with until they patched? Yeah, so the frame rate for Whitewater was like 30 frames, and it was terrible on the Arcade One Up until they patched it. That was the one table that had issues. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. Once they
Like
patched it, though, it became one of the best tables on there.
Zen didn't add too many animations to this table, too. I think if they had like the rivers flowing a little bit or something, you know, they just got
Yeah,
like
once
the
you get into the
stones.
whirlpools, water splashes up. Uh,
Yeah, it's
you
just
know,
like
Sas-
minor elemental effects. You'll get the rocks, the water. You know what I mean? There's not like a Bigfoot. I don't. Well, there is the Bigfoot, I guess, on the table. But
yeah,
wasn't he on the real one too? Or didn't they have like a
it was
plastic
his
one?
head, and
Okay.
his head spun.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
should turn
take
the
I didn't
graphics
take the
off, you'll see
effects
it.
off. Okay, I'll have to try that then.
Yeah, and actually, it plays a lot better. I play a lot better with the visual effects off. So yeah, right there, there it is. Ray Delatory. So yeah, let's talk about Whitewater. And you're saying this is your second favorite table to pack?
Yeah, it
So
feels more aligned in that golden era to me.
all right, so this is the one that I cannot get enough playing. I keep on wanting to
Mm.
come back to it, and I want to get better at it. Because actually in this video I start finding the secret advanced RAF paths, and I think I got up to RAF like 7 or 8, and I was like, "Holy crap, dude! I'm about to do really well on this table," because I was hitting the whirlpool jackpot ramps over and over again, especially in multi-ball. I was doing really well, and so I was really getting into it. And then I had a bad game at it. But at the beginning of this video, if you watch my first game recording this, I'm trying to figure out how that ball launches, and see it went right down the middle. And I was like, all right, cool, ball two. I launch it, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to hold up my left flipper, and I shoot it up, and it finds a way to bounce out right down the middle. It's like, cool. Ball three, let's give that a shot. Launch the ball, and I'm like, let me bounce it, and it bounces off of my left flipper, and then tries to go out in the left lane, and then boom, I hit it off a target, and it goes right down the middle. So I was like, first game. This is my like most frustrating part about Whitewater is that when you launch the ball, it's not 100% like how the best way to defend yourself from that ball going down the middle.
Yeah, and that left out lane can be a bitch if it's not lit up to send the ball back into the playfield.
Yeah. So like once you get past that though, and you're actually able to settle down and get into the game, see there you go. That's an advanced RAF shot that I just did. Now even though I went out the left lane, I got that bounce back, that kickback, but this is where I actually had a really, really good game. But I just let it hit dead flippers on launch and then nudge it once either way to make it work. Okay, I'll try that next time. The gap between the flippers is large. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. So, but yeah, like after that frustrating moment with this game, the more I settled down and realized where the ball's going to go, and am I going to be able to cradle it? I just wanted to keep coming back for more. And once I turned off the visual effects, oh, it was on, man. Like this table is actually super fun to me.
Yeah, I like it. That I tell you what, I really like that upper play field with the flipper up there and trying to hit that, whitewater rafting shot down the little slide on the left or whatever. That I did one time. I didn't make it all the way over that first hill and then rolled back onto the play field, and I wasn't expecting that because every other time it went over all three little jumps.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I really can't tell the difference between the frame rate or the not the frame rate, but the flipper lag, the 60 milliframes per second versus the 90 on the other tables. To me, it, it's there's not that much difference. Like table feels the same. But yeah, I know that this is the standout table in the pack for a lot of people because a lot of people feel like this is the main attraction of this pack. Because this table was so loved in real life on like real life pinball.
I can see why. I mean, it's got a lot of cool features to see on a physical pinball table for sure.
Yeah,
It's got a lot going on for it, and I like it. It's kind of unique theming. Bigfoot's always cool. You don't have a lot of
whitewater
whitewater
rafting.
raft. Yeah, you don't have no whitewater rafting kind of tables. Williams was great about that. They could take a corny kind of theme like that, or not saying whitewater rafting's corny, but it just you think of that and you think of video games. It doesn't sound like something you'd want to play or even pinball, and then they make it these where you got these cool ass whitewater rafting falls and all these different, twists and turns to the play field and yeah, and they got the whirlpool and all these cool things, so it's definitely second on my list. And I can see why you'd put it first on yours. It's a dope table. It's definitely, this pack's $15, so each table's $5. It's
Yeah,
definitely worth it.
yeah. This one gets a solid like 8.8 for me, man. It's almost there for a 9 tier, but it to me it's better than an 8. So
I
yeah,
got 'em.
you're right, PG. They made a fishing table for crying out loud. Like Williams can do no wrong.
That's true. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I gave the last table I think a 7.5. I get us a 8.
There
I
you go.
think it's a dope table. And maybe if
Yeah,
I play it more, it'll be a 8.5.
yeah. Because I'll be honest with you, I really wasn't excited for this pack, but after we had Pack 9 and there was only one real standout table on Pack 9, I gotta give more love to this pack, man, because the more I play these tables, the more I enjoy them.
I'm glad I got them. Put it that way. I love adding them Williams classic tables to
Yeah,
my 4KP, bro, because my library is getting sick right now. When I had family over for the holiday, just it was so cool to show off all these real physical pinball tables in digital format, and then also show them originals.
all right, Ray, you got me, man. I'll give it a 9.
I, yeah, I can't do that. It's fun, but it's not one of my favorite pinball tables. Whitewater, but it's dope. It's probably I could see it being a top 20 table, top
Yeah,
25.
it's not a top 10, but it's definitely a top 20.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair. But I could see why somebody it might be their favorite table if they grew up playing it, and it was like the most advanced table at the time, technologically and all that.
Yeah,
I see how somebody could have a soft spot for this table. It's
for
cool.
1993, holy crap, dude.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. So Red and Ted's Roadshow was my favorite of the table of the tables at first. Now the one I kept coming back to was Whitewater, and then Whitewater took over because I was like, okay, I'm getting this table. I'm starting to understand what I got to do, and it like I just love the way I love the ramps and stuff and everything. Now this was number one because I was like, cool, man, talking heads, the aspect ratios like in the right spot, the angle of the table feels right, feels realistic.
Yeah.
And
The
if y'all
placement,
haven't, if,
even the placement of them lights in the back, like look like they're on the back wall of your
yeah,
pinball machine.
yeah, and guys, if you haven't noticed, I got the acrylic mirror blades installed, so y'all can see the reflection of the table on the sides, like see how well that is done. So, uh, hit me up on Discord or Facebook Messenger if y'all want to know who to get these from. If y'all are interested, I still got a video coming out for them. I just hadn't had a chance to. Yeah, you ordered them yesterday. Damn right. Um, yeah, this they just add so much flair to the actual machine. So, and you can see at the bottom of the screen where the reflection of the place cards are, like it's reflecting off that mirror perfect.
Yeah, it
So
definitely looks like it adds some cool
it adds depth. That's
depth to
the
it.
thing.
Even if it's an optical illusion, it definitely it looks like it's working.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. He did a fantastic job on this. But like you said, this is your number one table. This was my number one table. Very unique ramps. Three flippers on the left side, different size flippers at that too, and they all have their own unique shot that you need to go for with those flippers on the left side. Um, man, and this table's like got so much stuff to do.
Yeah, visually, when I first went to this table, it wasn't my favorite. I was like, this looks a little too cartoony, almost like the play field, and it's just very the colors, the way they pop, it looks very animated almost. Uh, in contrast to like, I think Hurricane looks very real and physical.
Yeah.
Um, and then Whitewater, is kind of dim, and like I said, for some reason that play field doesn't. I don't know. It's not lit up like these two, but
Yeah, it doesn't pop.
after playing this table more and more, I hated this table on PlayStation. I don't know why.
I did too.
I hated this table on Pinball FX. And now I tell you what, today I fell in love with this table. This is the table for me where I feel like I can come back to this. Like I want to come back to it like you do whitewater rafting, or whitewater. Yeah, I can't remember anything right now. I'm fried. But yeah, like for me, this is the table I want to come back to because the scoring system, the way it is, like I feel like sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Like if I get a good game, sky's the limit. Because I was doing so much shit, like you said, there's so many cool games on here where you're smashing taxis. You get the multi ball with Ted. There's just so much cool shit going on in this table. I don't know. I love the table layout. The ramps, they're pretty easy to hit. Multi ball's pretty easy to get. It's just fun, bro. A lot of fun.
Yeah, this is one of those tables where if you actually spend the time to play it and learn it, it sneaks up on you how good it is. Um, even the characters like hitting, to activate multi ball, you got to hit Ted. You got to shoot it in Ted's mouth when he's asleep.
Pause.
And
Pause. That
yeah,
was crazy.
I'm a little crazy, but like it's funny too because when he snores, his I guess gate opens up and then drops
Yeah.
down, and it could screw you up on your jackpot.
Oh, okay.
Um, uh, for red, if you use that top flipper on the left side when it's coming down that spinner ramp,
You get
you
that
know, you,
bonus
you
from her.
you can hit her in the face and get bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tiny flipper in the middle on the left side, that's for uh, the blast zone bonus or whatever.
Yeah, a little mini game.
Yeah. So if you hit it into the blast zone drop target spot or whatever, you get bonus points for that. It could also save you from uh, falling into the that middle out lane, which it's so weird because like you got another plunger on the left side, even though you only have one plunger on the actual 4KP.
Yeah, I
Use
didn't
that
even
main
notice
plunger.
that till the ball went over there and it told me to launch it. I was like, holy shit, there's a left plunger on this actual table. That's crazy.
And it's so weird because the DMD says use left plunger, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't have a left plunger.
Guess I'll use the right plunger.
Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. The right one activates it. So we're good. No, Ray, you cannot put the ball in her mouth. You just hit her on the chin.
Oh, balls on her chin, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there you go. Balls on the chin. Hey, now.
Yeah. But I think the little like ventriloquist dummy heads, look dope, like from Funhouse. You got them Funhouse vibes there. So
And
it's just a
I think that's another reason why Ray likes this table is because he's a big time Funhouse fan. And this gets you that little taste, right? What Funhouse is going to be like with the talking head.
Yeah. And bro, like I said, the layout, doing the road trip itself is kind of cool. I got to go to Ohio, my home state, in this game. I was like,
I went to Atlanta.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, so the more I play this table too, the more I enjoy it. But I keep going back to Whitewater, just because to me, those ramps are so much fun, and the upper playfield is just so satisfying to try and shoot down those ramps.
So
Whitewater ramps.
My favorite is Road Trip, right? Roadshow.
Roadshow.
I'm terrible with this. Roadshow. Your favorite's Whitewater. I want to know what the chat. What's your favorite table in this pack? I want to kind of see what.
Yeah. Everybody say what your number one pick is, man.
Yeah. If you had to pick one table out this pack, which table is your favorite in this pack? I need to know if you're on my side, on chaotic side, or you're one of them hurricane guys. Okay, Ray's a hurricane guy. Okay.
Fair enough, man. And see, like hurricane means a lot to a lot of people. They love hurricane, comet, and cyclone. The whole trilogy.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're hoping that they do come out with those eventually for Zen. Even though they are older tables, we've seen lately they're not afraid to go to older tables. So
facts, yeah. With Volume 9, Roadshow. Dennis is with me. Roadshow. Stop Nudging is with me. Roadshow. And
then Ray is Hurricane, Roadshow, then Whitewater. Okay, so there you go. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything else for this table other than some like cheap, like hit a certain angle or hit a certain ramp or hit a certain spot and it goes straight down the middle. That's user error. It's not a game's fault. It's like I said, all three of these tables are difficult in their own ways.
True.
And when you get a good game going, it really shows that you got a good game going. The highest I could do on this right now is like 280 million.
I think I did like in the 300 mil range. That's where I got last I played it.
And I know I would have scored higher if the souvenir shop, I didn't buy everything every time I hit that spinner ramp.
Does that do something positive for you? Because it seems like you just lose money and then Red yells at you about it.
So there is certain items that are actually worth a shitload of money. You just have to know which ones they are. I know the belt buckle is worth 10 million points.
Okay,
and you get that at the end of your game. It costs 2 million points, but it's worth 10.
Yeah, I bought that. Okay, I did get the belt buckle. For some reason, I'm thinking maybe they got bulldozers. It might be good to have a belt buckle. I don't know. Or seatbelt.
I don't know, man.
The SSF kit on this.
Anytime you buy something, Red will tell you if it's a good deal or not. Because Red, after you buy something at souvenir shop, Red will either go, "Why'd you waste your money on that?" Or she'll be like, "That's trash." But if you bought something like belt buckle, she'll be like, "Oh, that's a nice find."
Okay.
And that's how you know it's worth money.
Yeah, Dennis, the SSF kit, I think sounds great on pretty much all these tables to me.
Oh, yeah. The SSF kit on Roadshow, most of all, though, is spot on, like loud, and it actually drowns out. The sound effects of Roadshow drown out the music and the call outs and stuff on the table. really easy. And if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, but like the table itself shakes.
I don't know if I noticed that. I did notice it starts playing like, I don't know if it's when you go on your road trip on in road show where like actual music starts playing for a while. You know what I'm talking about? Like a whole different theme starts playing when you get into a certain mode. That's when I always mess up. I don't know why.
So I'm replaying my video because I want to see it. I know my camera's shaking because I got the camera right on the edge of the pinball machine looking over. And if I hit a button or whatever, or if my SSF kit kicks off, then it shakes that camera. But I noticed the actual table itself was shaking with this table. I don't know if anybody else has noticed it.
Well, Dennis said, it might be when the tractor pops on screen.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like stuff just like this table shakes a lot. And I don't know if it's like my table's automatically nudging it because I got it so loud or what, if I got it too loud. But I don't know, man. Like this table to me it rocks so hard compared to
Ray said it shakes.
Okay, it shakes. Yeah, it shakes all right. Yeah, okay. So I don't think it's just me. I think it's part of the game. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this table rumbles and shakes a lot compared to the other two tables, but SSF kit sounds great on all three of them.
Graphics are good. They play good. They sound good. I don't have no negatives in any of those departments. I don't have no negatives on the price point.
No, I don't either. It was, to me, it was a table. It was a pinball pack that I really wasn't excited about, but I'm glad I have it now, and I'm glad I can't wait to go back and play some more. Like
yeah, same here.
These
Volume 9 was fresh to me. This was Volume 9 was like fresh air to me. This is like, I'm just happy to have it in the collection, kind of how you said, you know. But yeah, I wasn't like super looking forward to this pack coming out. But with that said, I'm glad to have it in my collection, bro. More, you know.
It's a sleeper. It's a sleeper set, man.
Just everything Williams, long as that. And I think somebody said it in the chat. What's the percentage of Williams tables that Zen's put out that we got? I know we're still missing Circus Voltaire. We're missing the Earthshaker pack.
Yet when it comes to the Williams tables, and I do believe we just about are.
I think we're about 50 or maybe a little over 50% of the available Zen Williams specs.
We still got pack 8, pack 7, pack 6, and pack 5. And then we're missing some of pack 3. Missing Safecracker in pack 2 or 3.
Circus Voltaire.
Funhouse. Yeah, there's several tables that were missing still, and then packs were also missing. But this is pack 4, so we'll see what if pack 5 is going to be next, or if they're going to do something else.
Yeah, you see, there's no rhyme or reason to it when you get volume 4 after volume 9.
And then XRK did tell me yesterday that Zen has already told XRcade what the next when the next pinball pack comes out for all platforms, and that's in October.
Sir, quit touching your mic. Stop that, sir. Stop it.
Can't happen, man. I was doing my James Hates Everything or
oh Lord,
my impression of James.
Stop that, sir.
All right, so Ray asked me what was my rating for Whitewater again. Mine was a 9. Yours was an 8. Hurricane was a 6.5 for me. Yours was a 7.
7.5.
7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 6.5, 7, and then 7.5, and then 8 and a 9 for Whitewater. What is this one for you? What is Roadshow, man?
Damn, too picky. I'm gonna say 8.5.
8.5. So 8. So you got an 8 and an 8.5 and a 7.5.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man. And then mine was what, 6.5, a 9, and like I said, man, this was the standout table for me. I was actually pleasantly surprised because I used to hate it when I had it for the arcade one up. Um, I really like it now. Whitewater barely edges it out, so if I'm going to give Whitewater a 9, I'll give this one an 8.5.
And then my average score for the pack would be 8.
Yep, and then mine would probably be an 8 too because I did score 2 tables higher than you did, and one table lower. So yeah,
So
if you average them up, it'll probably be about an 8 as well.
that's 80% out of 100. That's a great score.
Yeah.
I don't have no major complaints. I recommend y'all buy it. It's fun. Great
Yeah.
tables to add to your collection. Legendary pinball tables. Why not have them in your lineup? But I also see why certain people right now with the buying options are gonna hold off for now. Like all the firmware issues we're having. Totally understandable if y'all don't buy this until you feel the time's appropriate.
But put it on your wish list because this definitely deserves to be bought and paid and played.
Yeah, so when you're comfortable with paying the 15 and giving Atgames more money, pick it up because it's worth adding to your collection for sure.
Yeah.
Packs of 9 for Ray.
Now, like when I compare this to Pinball Pack 9 that we just got, that had Pinbot, Taxi, and Whodunit, both of us, we both agreed that Whodunit was a great table. The other two kind of sleepers. Not really that great. I don't see myself going back to those 2 other tables, but Whodunit made that pack worth the $15.
Packs.
All 3 of these tables make this pack worth it for the $15, like hands down. Like,
they're each worth $5.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
but with that said, I feel like none of them's as good as Whodunit.
Yeah.
And that's why that Volume 9 is so dope, because Whodunit's that great of a table. Like, these tables are great, but I just don't feel like they're on the level of Whodunit.
Yeah, Whodunit is legendary, man.
It really is that good of a table. With that said, these are classics, bangers, legendary pinball tables. So worth it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's going to be the review of Williams Pinball Pack 4. Hopefully, we'll get some firmware update issues taken care of soon, and everybody can go back to enjoying it, man. I watched 19K Fox's video yesterday that he put out, and I totally agree with him that Atgames is acting like somebody stole something from them, and damn it, they want their money because they are blocking people out from enjoying their tables over payment issues. And most of these people already paid for their machines in full, and it's still locking them out because of order number issues, or the fact that they don't know if they actually paid them off or not.
Did he have that issue?
No, he didn't, because he didn't do the AAF.
Okay.
So once he put his order number in, it worked fine. But there's other people who I know paid it off the moment that they got it.
Mm-hmm.
And they put in their order number, and it told them, you still owe money. You hadn't paid anything on it. And once they contacted customer service, of course, they got it fixed because they proved that they paid it off. Christopher Camera, which is a fan of our show, he's one of those people that ran into that issue. There's a bunch of other people that ran into the issue. Hell, Gallagher guy bought his 4KP from the Chicago Pinball Expo, so he didn't even have an order number. So when the machine asked for one, when he did the firmware update, he didn't know what to give him. So he had to wait 4 days to hear back from Atgames for them to, give him access to his machine and give him an order number, because he bought it from the expo and took it home from the expo. So of course he didn't have an order number.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Yeah, it's stuff that I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure that they're getting paid from the people who bought the machine for $600 and were paying on it monthly, and then some people are just like, I'm not paying that. And they're trying to get that money back, but punish those people. Don't punish everybody.
Yeah, it shouldn't adversely affect people who are current on their payments or haven't, or paid it off.
Yeah. And as for all this other firmware stuff that just breaks servers and breaks, functionality,
Leaderboards, friends list,
solenoids, you can't, if you turn them off, you can't turn them back on. And if you want to turn them off, you can't turn them off because that option's missing from the menu now.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So if you want to turn your solenoids off or turn them back on, you can't do it anymore. Whatever you got them set as, that's locked. Like they totally deleted that from the sound menu settings. And like this firmware group or whatever that they got doing the software updates, like y'all didn't test this? Y'all just put this out and just think it's okay? Like, well, it works. The machine turns on, games play. So what do we care?
Yeah, they definitely need to invest some money in their research and development teams and, their bug fix guys.
In my opinion, they should get rid of this whole having to log in crap and only have that available if you want your scores to be updated to a online leaderboard, or if you want to play online with people. That's the only reason you should log in. You should not have to log in to play a table that you purchased.
Yeah, you should log in for new purchases and log in just to retrieve leaderboard information. That's it. Fetch my global leaderboard data, fetch my friends list. I shouldn't, every time I sign into my machine, I shouldn't have to validate my purchases,
Yeah. If I paid for the licenses, it's mine. I downloaded it, it's mine. Let me play it.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. So guys, I totally feel y'all who are having this issue. And
Ray says he blames Tampa Tech. Just kidding.
Don't blame Paul. Paul's a good dude. I love Paul, man. Miss Paul.
Yeah, it's tough because you got no one to blame but the company. Even Unc experiencing it, not being able to get this pack. Me experiencing losing my friends list. I haven't experienced the solenoid issues because I've kept mine on. But I can imagine a lot of this is frustrating for a lot of people, especially when you spend the money we spent, the premium, get everything in this machine. And yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I hope they're working diligently to get these fixes out, but it also seems like they have a track record of not getting to fixes as quick as we'd like.
Yeah. So, and what makes it worse, man, is that now you can buy the Addams Family 4KP at Sam's for what, $14.99 or $15.99? Like you can go on Sam's website right now and buy it and have it shipped to your house. Imagine all those people that have no idea. They're not in our community. They have no idea what's going on. And they go to buy that machine and they're like, how do I turn the solenoids off? And can't do it, even though the manual tells you how to do it.
Or they got to put it. They got to put in their order number and all this stuff and validate their machine every time they log in. And they're not in our community to kind of be to know enough to be like, yeah, this is kind of a usual occurrence thing,
Yeah,
I'm pretty used to it, so I don't get bent out of shape like everybody else. I've seen people making a big deal about having to go to the website to purchase the packs. For me, I like to purchase them for my machine. I think because that feature wasn't there when I got this machine. They added that later. So for me, it's not a big deal for me to go to their website, get the code emailed, and put the code in. It's not really a big deal for me. It's not a hassle. It's not a run around for me. I don't feel like it's jumping through hoops like some people put it. No disrespect to people who feel like that, but for me, I did that when I bought this machine, so it's not a big deal to have to do it now. But that user friendly ecosystem, or whatever you want to call it, them user friendly kind of features being pulled from under our feet makes no sense either.
Yeah.
It's like, you upgraded this so I could purchase from the machine. Now I can again. So yeah, it's a hassle, but like for me, I don't know. I don't sweat the small stuff as much as some people. I feel like some people legit panic over the fact they got to go order the pack from the website for a week, until they figure out some bugs. It's
Yeah.
not the end of the world for me.
Yeah. I mean, for most people, it's like they want, and I completely understand too, because you want all the features to work like they're supposed to, because you paid a premium amount of money to play this, to buy this. So everything that's promised to you, you want it to work correctly, and it should never break down. But it's not a very smart company. Smart decision making people in this company. Um, I feel like a lot of stuff's being rushed by ownership of this company.
Yeah,
Like,
and that, and trying to appease license holders like Zen and stuff, and meet certain dates, and we just seen like they they already said they're not doing calendars for a while either.
yeah, which honestly, I think that a lot of people are happier about that, because now you can't break promises because you're not making them anymore.
Yeah.
And we went through months where it's just like, cool, man, we're about to have a release every week, and then like for 4 weeks straight, we didn't have any releases. So therefore, our show was canceled for a good while because no releases. They're
Yeah.
like, delay. Like, cool, man. Well, I guess we'll just delay our show another week. It's just, I like the calendars too, right? Like we both did. We liked being able to know what was coming, but then it's just like, is it going to come out this week, or is it going to get delayed? Is when it started happening, and then it's like, oh, this is guaranteed getting delayed, and it's just empty promises after empty promises, and that pisses off people more than anything. Is if you promise something and don't deliver,
Yeah.
that just that killed people online.
Yeah. Like I said, it ain't the end of the world for me, but I do see how some people could wait all week, looking forward to playing some of these tables on the date they say it's coming out, and then it doesn't, and they feel like, damn, I waited all week for my day off to play this game, and now I can't, so I get it.
So yeah, so Mad Ben Han and Stop Nudging Me, in the settings menu, there was a friends list option
Mhm.
in which you could type in somebody's Legend ID.
The option's still there, but well, the menu's still there.
But you can't do anything with it.
There's no friends there. I don't know if you can do anything with it. I just know I went to my friends list, and yeah, but it's in the option settings. There's something like friends list or something in there.
Yeah, so that was there so that we could compare scores and possibly do online, but they never did anything with it. Literally, you could just type in somebody's Legend ID and add them as a friend, and that's it. You couldn't do
Yeah.
anything else with it.
Yeah, there was no friends list leaderboard or anything like that. I assumed a year ago that was something that eventually they would add later, some added functionality, but they never really expanded upon it. And I think a lot of these issues are the reason why the year trying to fix flipper lag put them behind.
Yeah.
The effing up announcing Tomb Raider too early put them behind. So they're and it,
list got longer and longer and
yeah,
longer.
and then that bug list, the bug fix list gets longer and longer. So now we're just playing this game of catch up. And by the time, like I said, by the time they bring out like a 8K pinball, maybe this thing will do everything we thought it would do. Maybe, but I still I have no real complaints about my purchase, bro. I mean, I get the losing of features, why it upsets people, but it's still my favorite home arcade product.
Same here. It's the one thing that gets the most play.
Yeah, and when I got company over, bro, it steals a spotlight. Everybody wants to play the 4KP.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to release? Do you think Zen's going to release Pack 6 this month? If not this month, I'm hoping October before they release Pack 10 or whatever they're going to call Pack 10. Because I know that's for a fact that's coming in October. Because I think we're getting one Pinball M table.
I was going to
in
say,
that pack.
expect some Pinball M in October. Just mark my words on that.
Also, there was another question. Do you think we'll ever get Zen Star Wars tables? Don't know at this point. It was promised and then gone.
Yes,
So I still think it's coming, but don't know when.
we will. Have faith. Have faith in the Force. The Force is with you, Dr. Torque.
Yes, the friends list, yeah, it's broken now. But yeah, y'all didn't even know it existed, so there you go. October, they should be releasing their M-rated tables. Yes.
Pinball M, son.
Rudy's pretty scary for October. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm still on the side of loving my 4KP as well, man. Like it's still the best. It's the device itself is still the best home arcade product from the past couple of years. Period. Like I know it's the only thing really released that's new in the past couple of years, but it's still the best.
It still leaps and bounds above everything else in fun factor.
It's
presentation.
It's just ran by a shitty ass company, man. Like it's overlooked by crap.
It's
like,
overshadowed by their bad business practices.
Exactly. It's still hands down the best home arcade product, period. Maybe a Star Wars skin. That would be awesome. Star Wars will probably end up being in the spring. You're probably not wrong, Retrotech X. But we do have Star God Deluxe next week, which is a good table. Hopefully it's not like Magic Castle Deluxe and the upper playfield's broken.
He said tropical too.
Oh, we get tropical as well. So we get Star God and tropical. So probably not no Zen releases for a couple weeks.
Unless he mixed them dates up and he meant tropical.
CV Bold will be September 17th.
I don't know what CV Bold is.
Unless it's Circus Voltaire, but I don't know about the bold part. CV Bold. I imagine we'll probably get an announcement soon on the HDP coming to Sam's as well. Because they have to get that out probably by November or December. They have to get that out in Sam's clubs.
Yeah, I think Voltaire is a guarantee within the next month or two.
Yeah.
It's the only one missing from that pack, as far as I know.
Yeah, I honestly think that Atgames and Zen's probably going to ramp up their packs to try and get them all out by December.
Yeah,
because we're almost to the point where that calendar that they brought out on like December 28th or 26th of last year, we're almost to that point where they stopped. I think they stopped October 1st.
Almost everything on there has been released except for a handful of tables that got delayed.
Yeah, other than the Star Wars tables and a couple of the Atgames originals, and then one Primal Carnage table that got completely scrapped.
It did. They did scrap it entirely.
It seems like it because it's now been 3 months that it's supposed to come out, and I mean I got it on my machine and it's terrible. I would not recommend it coming out, so they probably did scrap it. Let's see. Circus Voltaire, I think, will be on September 17th. I'm totally down for that. That'd be fantastic.
I'd agree with him. I think that was the previous release date for it, wasn't it, or not?
Yeah, I think it was for that pack. Yeah. It was. Which table did they scrap? It was Primal Carnage Remake, I think.
No, remake. Yep. Yeah, because we got Solid State, we got Retro, and we got Primal Carnage. Just Primal Carnage, I think. I got the old yeah, Circus Voltaire, No Good Gophers, and Arabian Nights was supposed to come out 7/16. Actually,
Yeah, it was Primal Carnage remake that got scrapped because I got it on my machine. That's the only one that I know y'all haven't seen yet.
Volume 6 has Funhouse, Space Station, Dr. Dude is excellent, Ray. We still need that. Volume 7 we don't got. Bride of Pinbot, Whirlwind, Swords of Fury. Volume 8 we ain't got. Black Knight, Earthshaker, Bonsai Run.
See, I don't know how Bonsai Run's going to play because if it's anything like Hurricane, where the back glass was supposed to move, like how are you going to do Bonsai Run? Because you got that whole second playfield on the back glass.
You can move it to the playfield technically.
Yeah, you could swap it. It just will look retarded.
I could see them delaying that like they did Safecracker.
Unless they did it like the Jurassic Park tables where, it changes angle when you do certain modes.
They might do single packs for those.
Where they zoom in on the table and stuff. Kind of like Borderlands when you go to launch, like the entire screen turns into the launching ramp. Now, if they zoom out, and zoom into the back glass when you got onto the back glass for Bonsai Run, I think they could make that work. But I rather the back glass be the back glass is what I'd rather it be.
I think Indiana Jones will come out around the same time as Star Wars too, because those both Disney properties technically.
Yeah. Maybe they have the guy redesigning the Slim Katie's for Arcade 1-Up over there screwing up the updates for Atgames. Probably is, man. I wouldn't doubt it. But we have a lot of cool tables to look forward to, and Indiana Jones and Pinball Adventure would definitely rock, man. That'd be one of my top played tables.
They would make a lot of money if they put that out.
Yeah. All right, Six, you got anything else you want to throw at these people?
Hit like, hit subscribe. That's it.
What about Yo Hero?
Oh yeah, Yo Hero. I got another show I do on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right now we're reviewing the Alien Earth series, which is excellent, by the way.
It's fantastic.
So check out our review on that. We do breakdowns on it and just give our opinions on it. Same style we do over here at Yo Retro on a pinball level, So yeah, if you're into Alien Earth, it's a great series. I definitely recommend you check that out, and then check out our spoiler reviews on my channel. I'm at half a dozen 6. No dashes, just half a dozen and number 6 at the end on YouTube. Yeah. Definitely check it out. And then we always cover other stuff, movie news from Toxic Avenger to, collectibles to D23, announcements, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to both of our channels. And another show I do recommend that y'all do check out. If y'all got some of these streaming services, go to Peacock and check out Twisted Metal.
I need to watch that.
Season 2 rocks, dude. The entire season's out now, so
I seen Axel's in it, and I'm like, now I gotta watch it because that's very game accurate. I just seen the wheels and him, his arms. And
a lot of characters, even though they kind of don't look like their video game
counterparts. Yeah.
Right. But you got Dave and Tom driving Hammerhead, and Hammerhead's not a taxi. It's supposed to be a monster truck, but it's a taxi in the show right now.
That's
their first iteration.
They got Spectre.
Sweet Tooth looks so accurate. They do have Spectre's car.
Okay.
Driven by like a little Asian guy. Why
you got to be little?
I don't know. He doesn't last very long, so he has a little part. Sweet Tooth looks amazing, by the way. Played by Samoa Joe, voiced by Gosh, dang it, I done forgot his name. He's in so many movies too. He was in the Ninja Turtle live action movie recently, the Michael Bay ones as Vernon.
Vern.
Yeah, he also voiced Lego Batman.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can't remember the name. Bateman. Is
Y'all
it
know who I'm
Bateman?
talking about.
Is it Bateman? Jason Bateman or something like that?
No,
No, that's not.
no.
See, you're gonna type it by the time I get to
Will
it.
Arnett. Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Yeah, damn it.
So he voices Sweet Tooth, while Sweet Tooth, the actor or the character, is being played by wrestler Samoa Joe. Perfect setup. And then even Anthony Mackie's character John Doe he's funny as crap, man. It's a great show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Very it sticks really close to the plot lines and Twisted Metal.
I heard season 2 is better.
Yeah, season 2 is amazing compared to season 1, but season 1 sets it up pretty well.
Okay.
But Calypso looks awesome, sounds awesome, very similar, and they say a lot of lines from the games. There's a lot of Easter eggs and stuff too.
Look at this, guys! Look at this Xbox guy going on and on about Twisted Metal.
Man, I grew up on Twisted Metal, man.
On what system? What console?
PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2.
That's right. That's right.
That's the last time PlayStation was good too, was PlayStation 2.
Oh, you're crazy. That's crazy work right there. That's why Xbox pretty much going out of business. Poor sales, sir.
Well, we'll see.
we could argue this all day. But I'll tell you what, like I remember when I bought my PS2 modem attachment and it came with Twisted Metal Black free.
Yeah.
Play that online. That was pretty incredible to play online Twisted Metal for the first time. I remember.
They brought it back for PlayStation 5, Twisted Metal Black.
Yeah. They re-released it. I don't know if I could go back and play it, but I remember at the time it was epic.
Yeah. I would love to own a PS5 just to play it.
Oh.
Well, price went up $100, so that's a no.
Well, hey, if Xbox goes out of business, you can always come back over. We'll accept you back in the PlayStation family.
There you go, David Fritz. The whole Twisted Metal collection is available now on PS5.
Twisted Metal 2 was the best, though.
Yeah, Twisted Metal 2 was godsend, man. That was perfect.
That was some good split screen gaming back then.
Yeah. My favorite character in Twisted Metal 2, even though he sucked, was the bulldozer guy. Where he would pick you up and slam you.
Yeah. I think I always liked Spectre, I think, the most.
Spectre was cool. Roadkill was cool. But then again, I was always... Yeah, Mr. Slam. Thank you. Stop nudging me.
Slam.
Who reminded me... his character reminded me of Michael Douglas from Falling Down.
Okay.
With the glasses and the hair slicked back and pissed off.
Them games had some pretty cool cinematics and some pretty cool like when you beat the game, the little story.
Yeah. Oh, and then you remember Minion and was it Dark Tooth?
I remember Dark Tooth. I remember Minion.
Minion was the middle mini boss on Twisted Metal 2. It was the pyramids with the lava everywhere.
Okay.
And then Minion was in the giant black tank, like AC. Oh my God, it's one of those military style tanks. Took forever to kill it.
I don't know why Sony does not revive that franchise.
It needs to, man.
It would be so cool to play that on PS5, next gen graphics or current gen graphics, and I to play online and lobbies and stuff like it. It would be. PlayStation. That's my biggest complaint about Sony is they don't know when their most loved IPs like at one point in time, Crash Bandicoot could have been their Mario. They let that slip through their fingers. You know, they did the same thing with Little Big Planet. They let, you know, that just basically don't exist anymore after Media Molecule sold the rights. And then, you know, Twisted Metal, you know, it gets a whole TV series. Why isn't there a game to coexist with this new series and just bring the franchise back?
I guess they want to see how the ratings will do, maybe. But for me, I think they're doing really well because they already signed on for like 2 more seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about the series. It's popular enough that they could revive, even if it's a network game you download, like a remastered Twisted Metal 1 and 2. People would go crazy over that.
Yeah, for sure. Get to work on it, Sony. What's wrong with you?
The fuck is going on, Sony?
Santa Monica Studios. What's wrong with you?
Ooh, calling you out by studio name. How do you feel about that?
I feel unbelievably good about it.
Anthony Mackie could even be in a new game. There you go.
Yeah, we can have John Doe. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool
John Doe and Quiet. All right, guys. God bless. Thank y'all so much for joining us for episode 62. And
62. We're about to be senior citizens in this game home arcade community.
Yep. About time we get some retirement checks.
Yeah. Some AARP magazines in the mail.
I already get those and I don't even know why. I'm like, who signed me up for this? I'm not that old yet. Stop. But guys, God bless. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We'll see y'all in the next
Retro. Bang, bang.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.